Hey everyone, Tanner Bell here. Welcome back to makersgonnalearn.com. In today's Q&A Tuesday, we are diving into what device should I use with my Cricut. I am so excited to dive into my personal favorite devices that will work with Cricut, and devices that quite frankly will not work with Cricut. We get questions all the time saying, Tanner, I'm on a budget. I need to know what is the best device for me. Tanner, can I use my desktop? And maybe I'm saying I don't have internet at home, but I do have cellular data to use with Cricut. Can I use my phone, my iPad, things like that? We're gonna break it all down for you in today's video, so stay tuned and let's jump into it. So chances are you may have just got a Cricut, or you've had a Cricut for a while and you've been struggling. But the best part is here that you've invested in a Cricut Explorer Air or a Cricut Maker or a Cricut Joy, because all three of those devices have Bluetooth capabilities so that you're going to be able to work with a number of different devices very easily, which is great. We're very happy that you have invested in yourself and these machines so that you're able to make some amazing projects. The next thing is to find a device that is going to work for you. I like to let people know right out of the gate what devices have limitations. So the number one thing you need to know is that the devices with limitations are, number one, a Chromebook. A Chromebook is not a computer or technically a tablet. It is made to use Chrome applications for primarily students that are using cloud-based software like Google Word, Google Slides, spreadsheets that are all based on the Google Cloud platform. They don't allow you to add apps like Cricut Design Space, like your tablet or phone would, and they also don't allow you to connect your device to the Chromebook and use. It's a very odd predicament, and I see a lot of people fall into that area of saying, hey, Chromebooks are really affordable. It's gonna be my Cricut device. And come to find out, they do not work. Okay, so if you have a Chromebook, that is not going to work for you. It would not be the best solution, as you won't be able to cut. Secondly, when you're using a tablet or your phone. So this right here has limitations of its own. Believe it or not, you cannot do quite a bit of things on these devices. There's a few different programs and different features in Cricut Design Space that are restricted when you are working on your phone or on your tablet. In addition, you're not going to be able to use the full features of your machine on these devices either. For example, the knife blade and a few other adaptive tools that just will not allow you to use right here on your tablet or your phone. As of filming this video, the new features that have came out in Cricut Design Space for your laptop or your desktop, like the brand new offset feature that I don't know about you guys, I'm obsessed with, you are not able to use on these devices yet. So if you're sitting here saying, Tanner, I do not want to have fear of missing out at all. I want full access. I want the best possible access to Cricut Design Space. What you're going to really see is that you must be on a laptop or desktop, okay? So I love designing on my phone. I love cutting on my iPad, accessing past projects and quickly just guiding through to press cut, change sizes, simple things like that. Guys, I do not want to let you, make you feel like you're not going to be able to use these at all. I just am saying if that's your only device, no, they're limiting. But to use them as supporting devices, I mean, if I am going to take my Cricut to a friend's house, love the iPad. If I'm going to take my Cricut into the kitchen, love my iPad because it's really lightweight. I already can see all my projects right here. You can, quickly go over here and see your projects, in categories, my projects that are saved, my favorited projects, anything like that. You're going to be able to easily go through and see right here all the different categories. So super easy when you're getting started. Using a tablet, using your phone. On your phone, you will have a smaller view, so it is a little limiting for people like me with a little fatter fingers. It's harder to move around and kind of see everything. Another huge thing that people kind of get confused about is if you watch a tutorial video on your desktop and then you're like, I'm going to do this project on my iPad, everything's in a different place. So you really have to watch videos that are following the same format of your software. So you want to be mindful of that. But now if you want ultimate access, nothing held back, you are going to want to have a laptop or desktop. Now this is a big discussion. We get this in our member-only community all the time. And they're asking, what type of computer do I need to use Cricut Design Space? Now you can go on Cricut.com and you can see the true bare minimum that's required for a device to run the software. What you're going to find is it doesn't require like a huge investment in RAM or storage or processing power. The reason why is that the Cricut software and program is all internet-based. So it's very simple to run the program, host the program on your computer. You're not going to have to spend a ton, but what you want to spend is on a quality computer or device. So what we recommend here would be any type of Mac or PC that you feel comfortable using, that you know is fast. We personally here work off Mac. So if you're asking like, Tanner, what is the best thing for me to use with my Cricut today that is going to last and is going to be affordable, I would go to apple.com right now, go to their refurbished store. I bought all of my computers, all of our company devices, all of my personal computers. I shop the Apple refurbished section. Every single time I save 10 to 15% right off the purchase price. It's incredible. Usually it's like $300 to $400 that I save. You get the same warranties, you get everything the same as a traditional computer. It's a great savings, especially for people like myself that do not have the ability to get student discounts or any of those other promotions that Apple provides. And I would get a 13-inch MacBook Air. I would get a 13-inch MacBook Air for the reason that it is going to be lightweight. You're going to have ultimate capabilities to use with your Cricut. It is going to last. My friends, I got my first laptop that was a MacBook Air in 2011, and that thing lasted a solid decade. We just retired it last year, and it was a little devastating. It still worked. It was just time to kind of retire it from traditional work, but they last a really long time. And that will, set you back maybe $1,200. So I just want you to be mindful if you have a budget smaller than that. You can get a PC, you could get an iPad. You just want to be aware of those limitations. And I've never had a PC last me the time that all of our Macs have lasted. So it's definitely something that you can invest in, that you'll have for a really long time if you're considering kind of switching from PC or Mac. You do get a really nice notice that they last a long time, they're really great quality, and Apple really supports their product. Like anytime I've had an issue that's even out of warranty, they're like, hey, this is on us, we're gonna take care of it. So definitely pick a laptop or desktop that you are able to work with. Now, if you're a desktop fanatic, I love working off a desktop, and you're like, I don't think my desktop is gonna be close enough to my Cricut, you definitely want to make sure that two things. One, it can connect via Bluetooth, or two, like in our studio, we run a very long USB cord, so it's hardwired from our Cricut to our computer that is over next to our set. So those are things you want to be mindful of when working with a desktop or PC. If you're hardcore set on a Windows computer, a Dell, an HP, any of those machines, over the past decade, we have only been on Macintosh and Apple, so we're probably not the best resource for picking the perfect HP or Dell or any of the Windows programs. So definitely do some research. As you do your independent research, just make sure that you see that it has at least an i5 or an i7 processor. I really love what they call a solid state drive. It's an SSD for short. You want to make sure it has decent graphics. It will kind of explain to you a little bit about the graphics. Again, the Cricut software is all based online, so you don't have to have like something very expensive or something that has a lot of processing power. I just want for you guys to invest in something that is going to last you for years to come. I do not want you to have a device that's going to be outdated or get really slow after only a year or two of having it. So definitely do your research. If you ever go into a Best Buy, they're usually pretty helpful to explain the process to you. You can check out some of the Facebook groups. If you're a member, you can post the computer you're thinking about getting, and we all will gladly give you feedback on. I say a 13-inch laptop would be the smallest size I would go to. I work off a 15-inch, and it's great for designing. It's great for kind of working on everything we do in our business. And I think you'll be really pleased with anything as small as a 13-inch up to maybe a 15-inch laptop. For desktops, I go all out. I love the larger monitors, and it's kind of becoming more common for desktop machines to be maybe 27 inches for the monitor. That's the top I work off of, and it's really nice. It could be a great family computer, things like that could benefit yourself when you're paying bills, when you're crafting, and maybe even with your kids' homework or grandchildren's homework or anything like that. I loved being able to go over all the different devices that you're able to work with your Cricut machines. From the Chromebooks not working to your tablets being able to be accessible but a little limitations, and then for laptops and desktops that have no limitations or restrictions. I love it, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys are using in the comments down below. Let me know if you're always using your iPad, your phone, your computer, whatever you have. Let us know what your favorite is down below. I'm excited to hear from you guys, and if you are brand new to Cricut, definitely check out our free 5-day Cricut challenge that is going to walk you through unboxing your machine, setting it up, giving you a great overview of Cricut Design Space, and so much more, my friends. So that is completely free. First link down below. You can also check out our membership and get plugged in for training, cut files, SVGs, and honestly, so much more. I can't wait to see you in the membership community and in the comments down below. If you loved today's video, give it a thumbs up. Let us know you love it, and leave us a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more DIY Cricut videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.